Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. Got a beer here that I just picked up from Brew. This was actually a warning brew. Warning. And what are some warnings about this beer? They said that, well, why'd you buy this case of beer? This beer is not very good. You know, no one's gonna like it. Blah blah blah. I don't know what they're talking about. I haven't had it, but they said, hey, just let you know. They said it might not be so good, but hey, let's be the judge of it. What is it? It's an ordinary bitter. Their extraordinary take on an ordinary bitter, but I love a good bitter, a proper bitter. I haven't had one in a long time. I loved them when I was in England. Shout out to Terry, Terry's Quick Beer Reviews. Loves a good bitter, and has very nice ones on his channel for sure. And that's why maybe just people don't like bitters. I like a good bitter, so we'll see. My vinyl player is having an epileptic fit right now. So, and it's like, having a little bit of a stroke. So just let it have a stroke. Just let it have it. I'm not bothered. Let's crack it open. Crack it open. I can't find my English pint glass. I don't know if I broke it. I have no idea. But I can't find it. So, chuck it in the glass and see what she looks like. That doesn't look very cloudy or bottle conditioner or anything like that. Like some. Let's throw it all the way to the top. Right now, let that head die down. Let me tell you about the beer because I forgot to do that. This is Mooey Ordinary Bitter Ale. Mooey is our not so ordinary interpretation of an English style ordinary bitter. Enjoy fresh from the can or in your favorite glass, and it's 1 pint, obviously, a 16 ounce can. This is canned and brewed by Bonn Brewing Company, and they're from Easton, Pennsylvania. So local PA Brew News that I didn't know that was going to happen. There's the Keystone State logo right there, the Keystone in the doorway kind of a thing going on. Now the only thing I don't know, and it's Bonn Brewing Company. Oh, I really like that the Pennsylvania logo there with the tree and stuff in it. I'm sorry if you might be like a little bit of out of focus. The only thing I can't say is it was canned on 6/18/19, so less than a month old, which is really cool. Don't know the ABV. Bitters are usually like 4, in that area. So let's check it out. Here we go. Cheers. Smells a little roasty, toasty, brown bread, grainy. A little earthiness. Hint of a copper coin mineralistic tone. Just, yeah, let's go. Cheers. Little biscuity breadiness in the background. Nice biscuity bready background. Nice little bit of earthiness, little hint of earthiness. Little brown bread, quality. A little bit of mineralistic tone too. The water, like a water quality mineralistic tones. Little brown bread, biscuity, crackery kind of tones. A little bit of earthiness as well. However, I can see what they say. Like there's not. It's very. I've had ones that had like a little bit of something else to them, so this is a very basic, boring interpretation of an English bitter. But if this was on beer engine, pump it real good, get it nice gassy, nice creamy, slug it back nice and cold, just not cold, but just nice and lukewarm, not lukewarm. I don't know what I'm trying to like the tap water consistency, cold tap water quality, temperature. Pump it out, pound these English bitters all day long. They're not so ordinary. Actually, it's extraordinary because I've had some bitters that have a little bit more, like a little bit of a hint of a lemon, something a little bit more like when you get those East Kent Goldings kind of going in there with your bitter as well. So it has a little bit of vibrancy, a little bit more like subtle fruit quality, maybe a little bit of that fuggly, earthy goodness where you get a little bit of potato peel kind of quality coming up too, and it gives it a little bit more of a dynamic approach. This is very simplistic. This is very textbook bitter. I mean, this is textbook. So, I mean, it is solid for what it's supposed to be. I like that there's a little bit of tonalities of just different dynamics. A little bit of like a hot cross bun, kind of baked bun, like the crust of it, and then kind of more toasted crust, brown bread tones, and then you get a little bit of a biscuity cereal grain and a little crackery, kind of malt base, kind of bouncing back and forth. The malt base, of course, is the star of the show, which you're not expecting anymore in today's fucking beer climate or whatever, but it's really good. Very sessionable, very quaffable, very on point, very textbook. Not gonna blow your doors off. Really, really easy drinking. Crush them back, crush them back, crush them back. I hope it's not a high price. I don't know what I paid for this. I didn't even look. So I will find that out. But as far as Bonn Place, Ordinary Bitter, I hope at the brewery they have a beer engine with this on it, because that is how this should be served, with a nice tight sparkler. Nice tight sparkler, a lot of aeration, creamy, like it. That's what I want, and hopefully that's what they're doing with this one. So my first one here from Bonn Place Brewing Company from Easton, Pennsylvania. First from them for the PABrewNews, which is nice. I'm going to give it a 7.5 because it is damn textbook, but it is good. Solid brew. Anyway, cheers. Bye-bye. Watch that finger.